Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. In the last episode, we were looking for things that we could start working on building that weren't going to cost us anything. And so primarily roads, footpaths, we're getting some of that built over here. And we're keeping an eye on our heating plant as we're heading into winter, just making sure that it stays full of fuel. And managing our finances as usual. All those sorts of things. Now, I have also identified an issue that is becoming a problem that we need to address, and that is the fact that we are fully clogged up on trash over here. Mixed waste is full. All these are full. This thing is filling up. This thing has mixed waste. It's full. Yeah, a bit of a problem. So, we need to address that. And I have some ideas about how to do that. So, let's get to it. Now, first thing I want to double check. Train. 8% still being repaired. What is the progress on that? 96%. So it's almost ready to go. Okay. Alright, now, I have identified 2 technical offices, these free ones, that are still trying to dump. Let's see, where are you? Yes, you're trying to dump there. No, we don't want you to dump there. We want you to dump here. Okay. This technical office here is also trying to dump over there. So we're going to change you. Nope, you're going to dump there. And this is also the same issue. This thing is chock full. This thing is full. Alright, the only thing that's dumping there is this one. So you are going to have to switch over to here. Okay. Which means we need to get this thing, trash, emptied. Which means we need to get this thing emptied, because this one is sending the mixed waste over here to be sorted to get that construction waste sorted out and then deposited and dealt with. So we need to deal with this, and how we're gonna do that is I need to unclog the system. So we're gonna drop in a free dump. I'm going to buy in a waste truck. Oh, we're going to need a little bit of money to do that. So let's go ahead and cycle our loans. Just bring in a little bit of cash. Okay. Waste truck. We're going to bring in one of these waste trucks. Now, I do need to make sure that that oil train gets back in service as soon as possible. There should hopefully be a repair vehicle on its way. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to go here and you're going to load mixed waste and then you're going to empty it there. Just to start trying to clear out some of this backed up mixed waste, which is what's preventing this separator from being able to work. We may also have to do it for this incinerator. But hopefully that should open up enough space to get things moving again. Oh, there is one other thing that we need to do as well. We have barely any teachers here, so I'm going to add the school to this building because this building has some university-educated people in it. So that should get me some students in there, or some teachers in there. We need to get those students educated because we're starting to build up a lot of unemployment due to low education. Alright, you are done being repaired. Get back to work. How are we doing as far as the oil? It's empty. Okay. Alright, construction waste might end up being another problem because the things that we have moving the construction waste are very, very slow. We might have to address that. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. Alright, you're running. Right now, what we just need to do is we need to burn. We need to burn off all that trash for now. Alright, how are we doing over here? Alright, we have some teachers. Well, some is better than none. Citizen happiness too low. Oil deliveries are coming in. I know that when this train is running, we can stay ahead of it. We also need oil for our plastic production. We also just need more workers over here, too. 13 workers without a job. Can we shift the numbers a little bit? Yeah, we stayed too long at low numbers. Alright. This is almost full. Citizens unable to get meat. Why are you unable to get meat? We have plenty of meat. We're depleting too fast. And we're out again. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. This just is not gonna work. If just taking one train out of service for repairs is gonna completely tank everything, this isn't gonna work. And we're down out again. So I have to at least... I have to start getting some loans paid off, or this just isn't going to happen. I can't just keep taking out more loans. Yeah, I mean, that's pushing out some, but not anywhere near enough. This has got 351,000 worth on it. That'll get our loans current. See, you have 77 grand worth of bitumen on board. Alright, yeah, we're kind of 80 grand worth of fuel. Yeah, because what happens when I have to take the... When I have to take the main train out of service. Let's see, we're at 0 again. You have 197,000 on board. Well, a lot of that's now going to go out the door to the loans. Yeah, we're kind of like almost there. We're like almost there. Yeah, we just hit 0 again. Like, if I could make my own steel, if we could get to the point where we're making our own steel, that would be great, but that's going to require a massive construction investment, which we can't afford. Getting this new chemical plant up and running, also, we need to get all of these farms up and running to be able to supply it, and then I need a train to move it. Again, can't afford it. Yeah, I'm still... I mean, I could cycle these loans. That would bring in a bunch of money. But then, you know, we're back to square one. We're back to, you know, the same problem that we've been in. Because we gotta get these paid off. See, it's unhappiness, you know. There's nothing I can do about that right now. Let's see. Plastics, chemicals, and steel. Could we? Possibly. Because if I could make my own electronic components, there'd be more steel, but we don't... Chemicals... Alright, I mean, what else do we have to lose? Make you high priority. Let's get the helicopter construction office on this one. Oh, yeah, we need to pave this. And that's... I actually might as well put everybody on it. I don't know if this will work, but you know what? We're going to do it. We have plastics here. We might need to slow down our plastics export. Why are you not... You have no chemicals. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and do is end the episode. I might have to go ahead and cycle the loans that we've been trying to pay off, just to give me a little bit more breathing room to try and get this new construction done and see if we can eliminate one more thing. And just try to get to a point where we have sufficient positive balance to get ahead of this. Alright. But we'll go ahead and stop here. And, a broken vehicle. Yeah, what else is new? And we'll go ahead and, see what we can do. But for now, we will stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you next time.